So people have been asking me to compare the deaths of Irishman Alex Colgan and the Congolese guy who was killed at Arnott's. So they were 2 days apart. The Irishman in Blanchardstown was attacked by two youths who appear to be African or Nigerian. It's a bit hard for me to find that information because there's not a lot of media coverage about it, and the Irish Times had that information behind a paywall. Whereas the Congolese guy, now he was shoplifting, he's a criminal, he was committing crime, and then he was restrained by security men, and his head was like basically squished like a grape. And that has gotten so much more coverage. That is being reported by every media outlet and has gained international attention. Why? Why does the world care more about an African criminal being killed? And I have to say, while it was right for them to restrain him, squishing him like a grape, I don't think is lawful, and there's 20 Garda investigating this issue, and Fusru responded within a day. So for the African guy, the system worked overtime to investigate his most likely unlawful killing, whereas no one really gives a damn about your man Alex who was killed. And there was a vigil for him yesterday, no politicians turned up. It was barely advertised, and just people care much less than if an Irishman is killed by migrants than a African who died while committing a crime. So that's the lack of value Irish lives have, which is why sometimes you see people out with a sign that says Irish Lives Matter, because nobody cares if migrants are killing Irish people at a higher rate than Irish people killing migrants. And the guy who was killed, or the shoplifter, most likely the people who squished his head were also migrants. And it's also not really the same thing, because like a guy going out and being attacked is completely different from a guy committing crimes and dying. So, as I said, the Congolese man shouldn't have had his head crushed like that, but let's be realistic, he was a shoplifter. He shouldn't have been in our country in the first place. And all the Africans that I see protesting, threatening to attack the Irish workers, all of them should be deported. Zero tolerance. Should have zero tolerance for Africans coming to our country and bullying us into submission. So rest in peace, Alex. And Gabral.